Well, you're still with me. Well done. We're at part 4 of this Alexa presentation language video showing how to add videos to your skills. We've looked at adding a simple video. We've seen how to integrate it in your code. We've seen how to add play and pause, transport controls, and a slider. What we haven't done now is adding any speech commands. So we want to add those. So we need to add things like play track. So we want a play intent to do that. And we'll want a previous and a next. So if we return to the build tab, I've come back to the build tab and intents. I've already added those to save some time. So down here, we've got our play intent, which has just got some utterances that says play track or play. I've added a next intent, which is next, play the next track, they're the utterances. And I've also added a previous intent as well, previous track, previous, and go back. Now you'll notice that the Amazon previous intent and the Amazon next intent, they've got prefixed by Amazon. So these are actually built-in intents that you can pick up, and you can find those I've added the play intent here, called it play intent, but the two more intents, you can just pick them up from the standard intent. So you can use an existing intent from Alexa's built-in library. So if I go intent, add intent, you can come down here, it's grayed out. Once you click that, you get a list of all these standard intents. So that's how you add those to it. So where you pick up the next and the previous intent and add the utterances. Now I've obviously saved and built the model, but we'll need to add some code for these intents. So we'll look at those. We'll go back to the code. I'm fairly certain it's been in there all along, but we've not really looked at it. So the first thing you do when you add some intents is you need to add, all the way down here at the bottom, you need to add the skill builder request handler intent. So we'll just look at these intents. We've got a play intent, a next, and a previous. They're up here. Here's our play intent. So when the user says play, we're going to come in here. I've just got some logger info. Speak output says playing. And we've got the command to control the media, as we did before. Item we're going to control is the video player ID, and it's just going to be a play command. So we're just going to add this add directive execute commands. And the same are pretty much the same for the next intent. That's this one here. Next intent, log it. We say actually says skipping to the next track, and then we get video ID, control the media, which item we're controlling, and next. And then the same for the previous, going to the previous track is spoken, and then we just get previous. So we've already built this code we've been running all along actually. Now I'm going to try it here, but I'm not quite sure whether it always works within the developer console, and it's always well worth trying if things aren't working, just to try it on a device. So I might have to pause and get a device to show you that it will work. So we'll go to the test and we'll try it out. While it's doing that, we'll just check I say everything here. How to add the intents, how to add the handlers, the code that we need to add for the previous, next, and the play. I suppose we should have a pause too, but I'll leave that as an exercise. So let's just try it out. There's a couple of references here while I'm waiting for that to happen. This APL Ninja site is brilliant for if you really want any APL code. There's a lot of stuff written there. There's a nice little talk for video by a young Indian guy who briefly does the first thing I did, but it's always worthwhile watching other people. And there's a Double Labs video on YouTube as well, but he doesn't tell you how to link it into your code. So let's see how we're doing. We need to go to test. We're at test. We'll open our video skill. Suppose I should add a stop.
Say hello to play a video.
I've got a next and remove the skill IO. This is still playing. So if I say next track here,
what do you want to play?
yeah, you see, it doesn't work within this. All right, so we'll go and get our device. I'll go and get a device. Oh, that could be because I've not, yeah. Well, we'll see. So we'll get a proper device and I'll see if I can show you on a device. I'll do that as a separate video. Is most probably easiest to showing it running on my Echo Show. This is most probably not working because in my code I don't have any ask to keep the responses running. Yeah, I've got some speak response, but no ASK responses here. So I'll show you that. Remember, everything's available. All of what I've done is available at this GitHub site. If I can find it, lost it now. Here it is. Here. And, well, best of luck. Let me know how it works for you.